They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Prescott now. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed it.
That great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 7-0. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Shotgun now from Murray. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. From the gun, Murray rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Osa Odighizuwa. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Murray. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game, that they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that'll make the score 14-0. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And the tackle going to be made right there and they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Murray now. Over the middle here to Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Murray again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Throwing on first down is Murray. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On play action, it's Murray. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Murray to air it out again. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Murray going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Following the interception, here's Prescott. They'll set him down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Here's Prescott. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Prescott looking left side, and he's got it. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without it?
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. First order of business, though. Let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Arizona. And despite the fact that they're looking up at a double-digit deficit at halftime, they were able to move.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They run the option on 2nd down. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Prescott on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 times.
I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made. Brandon Gaudin alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis. And CD, in a few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field a defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game. And if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the completion. This game has already change because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And this is now a 1-point game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Murray's throw completed to Brown, and he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Murray and company going for it on fourth. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Throwing again, Murray. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Finding Ertz again. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now Murray again. And this one's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
To throw, it's Murray. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A tight one, 8-7 our score after. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worse with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up, place the ball, so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Here's Moore on the return. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick slant to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw is Murray. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Murray now to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. He had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 40 now on second down, Prescott. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. It looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build at because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Murray now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Second down and goal. Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 is successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
They'll chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Murray.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Cardinals football, Marquise Brown back out now with the Arizona offense. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation. The catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Up the middle, here's Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. James Washington, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is down to 2.
Cowboys 14.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. The drive will start with an option going left. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
The give is to Elliott. A beautiful fake. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Now Elliott. And after the good gain last play. This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. 10th carry now for Elliott. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is up to 5. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Prescott now.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
To throw is Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Again, it's Elliott, and he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And now here in this situation, a field goal would still have them only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the long way to try and score.
Garibay's kick is good.
And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 8, just under 2 minutes to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. Now Murray. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. Murray. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Boys have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions. In this game, you rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a... This defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example. Defense